Kliff Kingsbury is back, and he has ditched the air raid for a new offensive system, and it has the potential to make Jayden Daniels the most electric quarterback Washington fans have seen since rookie RG3. This has been one of the hardest videos we have made to date. When we make videos about how rookie quarterbacks will pair with their new offensive coordinators, we research to find out what kind of scheme the coach uses, and then overlay the quarterback strengths into that system to highlight why this thing might work. You, the viewer, feel good, we feel good, and everyone goes home happy. Maybe some people smash the subscribe button and leave a comment about why Daniels is going to be great, but overall, you get the gist. But there are almost no articles on the offense Kingsbury is going to run in Washington. I know his offense has always been labeled as an air raid offense, but in interviews he has done since joining the Commanders, he has tried to distance himself as far away from that name as possible. This is what he told Pro Football Talk back in February.
The air raid deal is I'm honored to be a part of that because it was Mike Leach, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for him, but I wouldn't categorize anything we do under that name.
So if he's not going to be running the air raid, what offense is he going to use, and how can it maximize Jayden Daniels' potential?
Well, we combed through the Commanders' offseason additions and paired that with what Kingsbury was running in Arizona, and we know what offense he is going to use. We will more than likely see Washington utilize some version of the pro-style spread offense. We figured he wasn't going to stray too far from what he knew. So sorry to disappoint you if you were hoping to see the wing tee or a triple option, but we believe he will use the spread for three important reasons. The first is pretty obvious. It's the system that Jayden Daniels ran at LSU, and we know the level of success that he had there. It should feel the most natural for him as he adjusts to the NFL level. The second reason is that the players that the Commanders have brought in this offseason perfectly align with the personnel requirements of the spread offense. Luke McCaffrey is a shifty, sure-handed slot receiver who can replace the production of Curtis Samuel when they are in 11 personnel. And the additions of Zach Ertz and Ben Sinnott give Kingsbury two matchup nightmares at the tight end position when he wants to roll with 12 personnel. To cap it off, by bringing in Austin Eckler, the Commanders have a legit receiving weapon out of the backfield if they want to go with an empty set to spread the defense out and run QB power. The third reason is Kliff Kingsbury has actually been running the spread offense for years now.
At Texas Tech, University of Houston, we had Case Keenum and Patrick Mahomes, so we were throwing it a ton, and it was spread offense just like a lot of those are. You get to the NFL, you learn the nature of that game and the different personnel groups and the matchups and things like that, and I'm not sure where we were on pass percentage my last 3 years there, but I know it wasn't at the top.
When he initially got to Arizona, the Cardinals ranked first in the usage of 10 personnel, which is a common staple of the air raid offense. But by his third year in Arizona, the team relied more on 11 personnel and 2 tight end formations than running out 4 receivers every single play. And as the name implies, the air raid is known for throwing the ball at an extremely high rate, utilizing short passes and screens instead of a lot of complex runs. In Kliff's first season in the desert, his offense ranked 19th in rushing attempts and first in screen passes by a 30-point margin. But by 2021, his offense had moved all the way up to 7th in rushing attempts and finished 5th in screen passes. Kingsbury has constantly updated his offense to better fit the NFL level. By the time he left Arizona in 2022, his system looked more like a pro-style spread offense rather than the college air raid he initially made his name. Every sign points to us seeing some variation of the spread offense when Jayden Daniels takes his first snaps as a member of the Washington Commanders. So the next question is, it worked at LSU, but will it work in the NFL?
The answer is absolutely, and as a Washington fan, you have seen this firsthand. When RG3 took the league by storm in 2012, everyone believed this because of the new offense Mike Shanahan had created for him. The reality is it was the same offense that the Shanahans had been calling for years, but there was a new wrinkle. RG3 was able to create mismatches in the run game that didn't exist before. Once those mismatches were exploited enough, it opened other parts of the offense, like the play-action pass. Well, you can apply that same idea to Jayden Daniels and the spread offense. By spreading out defenses, you naturally create more one-on-one matchups, and Daniels is a matchup nightmare himself. In the run game, he is an extremely talented runner, which defenses must account for unless they want plays like this to happen.
Caleb Jackson is his running back, and Daniels pulls it, takes it himself. He's got the sideline. Jayden Daniels off to the races, and a bang back inside. He takes
That puts more pressure on defenders to execute their assignments correctly or risk ending up on a Sick Edits YouTube video. Obviously, this isn't some new idea though. You've seen this play out with other quarterbacks like RG3 or Justin Fields. But if it doesn't work for those guys, why would it for Daniels? Simply, those guys weren't great as passers. They weren't good enough at reading defenses and managing pressure. So when they were asked to lead an offense with their arms, the offense stalled. That is the difference with Daniels though. He is a more developed passer than Fields or Griffin are or ever were. When his receivers get one-on-one situations, he can quickly identify those favorable matchups and take advantage of them with plays like this.
But he can't wear number 7 because he's an offensive tackle, so he's wearing the patch. Daniels downfield and right into the...
Running a spread allows Daniels to maximize his talents as a runner and a passer, and we aren't the only ones who believe that either. In Lance Zierlein's overview of Jayden Daniels, he writes, "He lacks ideal size and arm talent, but he's much more capable as a runner and passer than most of the quarterbacks who have moved on to the next level lately. Daniels is positioned to become a very good NFL starter in a spread-based passing attack." So, that only leaves one question. How good can he be?
Well, based on the situation that he is in, we don't think it is that crazy to have Offensive Rookie of the Year aspirations. If Kingsbury allows him to push the ball down the field and uses his legs to create offense, he could challenge Caleb for Offensive Rookie of the Year. He has fantastic weapons around him to showcase his abilities well. In the passing game, Dotson and Scary Terry have to be one of the best deep threat duos in the NFL. He also has a talented veteran tight end in Zach Ertz and a rookie tight end that can line up all over the field in Ben Sinnott, as well as 2 guys in Eckler and McCaffrey who should eat underneath with all the space that they have to operate with. In the run game, Brian Robinson is a solid between the tackles runner who will allow Daniels to attack the edge with the read option. If Jayden can stay healthy, which was not a problem for him during his college career, then it could very well come down to him or Caleb for Offensive Rookie of the Year at the end of the season. But hey, tell us what you think. What kind of rookie season are you expecting from Jayden Daniels? Let us know in the comments section and lock in your prediction by punching that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, we are the RFL Show, and we'll see you in the next video.